Factsverse presents Ridiculous Appearances of Donald Trump on TV and Film. Number 1. Donald's appearance on Home Alone 2. If you've ever seen the film Home Alone 2 back in 1992, you will notice the scene where Kevin is stopped in the hall by a rich man. Back then, not too many people recognized him as Donald Trump. They certainly didn't expect him to one day be the President of the United States. According to the director of photography, Julio Macat, they had to be nice to Trump because it was his hotel that they were filming in. He was very eager because of the success of the first Home Alone film, so he really wanted to be a part of the second one. According to the cinematographer, he was just supposed to walk by Kevin. Instead, he walked by and gave him a look. The crew wasn't sure how he even knew where the camera lens was. Number 2. Donald Trump on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. In 1994, Donald Trump appeared on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air along with his wife at the time, Marla Maples. He and Marla were playing characters who were considering purchasing the home owned by Will Smith's family. There was a bit of a banter between Trump and a few cast members, but it was a relatively short scene. According to a staff member, Trump threw a fit backstage. He had the papers with his lines clipped together, and when he got annoyed, he threw the papers all over the place. Marla tried to make things better by quickly picking up the papers. Donald threw a second fit when he called the executive producer, Gary Miller, to his dressing room to complain that his lines weren't funny enough. Number 3. The Little Rascals. Donald Trump was given a small part in the Little Rascals reboot as the rich father of one of the kids. Unfortunately, it was not Donald Trump's acting that the director, Penelope Spheris, remembered. It was his flamboyant look at me attitude. According to Penelope, when most new people arrive at the set, they're very quiet as to avoid disturbing the filming. When Donald Trump arrived, he pulled up in his limo and came close to hitting people walking on set. She said when he got out of the car, he began waving and grandstanding, the same way the Queen of the Rose Parade would do. Everyone on set thought it was extremely rude and arrogant of him as he interrupted shooting and wasted people's time just to be noticed. Number 4. The Nanny. In 1996, Donald Trump guest starred on the television series The Nanny. There was a line in the show where Fran Drescher's character says, "Do all you handsome millionaires know each other?" When Donald read his lines, he sent a note to the show's creator, Peter Mark Jacobson. The letter said that he wanted the line to be changed from millionaire to billionaire. Jacobson was so amused by Trump's need to appear richer than he really was that he saved the note, and it still remains on his desk to this day. Number 5. Eddie. Donald Trump, along with several other familiar faces in New York, such as Rudy Giuliani, David Letterman, and Ed Koch, were chosen to do a cameo in the 1996 film Eddie starring Whoopi Goldberg. According to the executive producer on the film, Ron Bozeman, Trump did not take direction at all. When Bozeman suggested a slight change in delivery, Trump got very angry and told him that nobody would tell him what to say or how to say it. Number 6. The Drew Carey Show. During a 1997 episode of The Drew Carey Show, Donald Trump actually took direction and didn't behave badly. The only problem, however, was that he was a terrible actor. According to director Brian K. Roberts, his time was so short on the show that it was easy to forget he was even there. Number 7. Film 54. Donald Trump did a cameo in the film 54, which was about the goings-on at Studio 54. The film was released in 1998, and his cameo was in the theatrical version, but it was cut out of the DVD versions. According to the creator, Mark Christopher, Donald's time on film was very uneventful. It was the party after that he will never forget. According to Christopher, he saw Donald in the middle of two very young models with a hand on each of their thighs. Number 8. Spin City. In a 1998 episode of Spin City, Donald did a cameo on the show just to promote himself. According to those on set, they got the chance to watch him show off his famous duck face. Michael J. Fox says that he didn't direct the episode, but he remembers looking forward to the great ratings due to Trump's appearance. Unfortunately, the ratings weren't that good that week. Number 9. Zoolander. In the 2001 film Zoolander, Donald Trump had a cameo. Unfortunately, nobody on set even remembers him being there. His line was to say that male modeling wouldn't be what it is today without Derek Zoolander. According to the screenwriter, John Hamsberg, that was a generic line that was given to whatever person they could get to show up on set that day. Number 10. WWE Wrestling. What might be the most ridiculous appearance of Donald Trump on TV or film is when he appeared at WrestleMania 23 and he began facing off with Vince McMahon. Soon after, Stone Cold Steve Austin delivered the devastating Stone Cold Stunner to everyone in the ring, including Donald Trump. Subscribe for more!